Well, hello everyone, Commander Plater here, and welcome to today's live stream. Hope everyone's doing very well. We are back into some Satisfactory today, and Update 3 has launched, which has changed / broken literally everything. I mean, like, everything. So, to the point where I'm going to have to go around and spend a lot of time fixing my factory, and of course I'm inviting you along for the ride. Oh boy. Like, what the hell is this? I've never seen this before. I'm all keen for working stuff out on my own, so if I do ask anyone for help in chat, give it. If I don't ask, don't. Because I'm going to try and work out as much as I can for myself. I honestly have no idea how that's going to be. I'm just seeing a lot of water everywhere. Lots of pipes. Because we've got pipes now. And that's the exciting thing, isn't it? We've got pipes. Yes, Gerb, you are seeing that correctly. The reason why it says that I need to do steel production is because a lot of the milestones have all been set back, so you have to re-unlock them. So I still have absolutely everything in place, but not all of it's working. So that's fun. So the first thing we're actually going to sort out and repair is going to get some steel sheet production, or copper sheet, should I say, going. And we're going to go from there, because I feel like I need a lot of them. So that's currently the plan. Oh boy. I have a bad feeling about this. I really do. But hello, Molder Salad Gerb, and Hunter, how are you guys doing today? Hope you're all doing alright. You know what they need to do? They need to introduce a system where you can press and hold E and it automatically brings this up. That's what it needs. But yeah, so I just know that I need a lot of copper sheets. And I'm going to assume that's... Now, why do I think that? Yeah, because you use them in pipelines and junctions and stuff. So we're going to need a lot of that. So we're actually going to have, I think... Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's fine. An autosave happening. So. This was making copper wire, but now it's going to make copper sheets. Then, up here, we're also making copper wire. Oh, that's a surprise. And then I can just pull them out. Blind Fury, aren't we all? Aren't we all? I'm kind of I had a little look at it last night, and I haven't been feeling too well over the last couple of days. Dodgy stomach after a takeaway, and I just looked at it and went, nah. Hunter will tell you. I just looked at it and went, no, I'm not doing that tonight. I'm just not doing it. But on the plus side, this should be the very first section we can get going. Because the next thing I'm going to need to work on is going to be my fuel production. But yeah, we're going to basically just ditch this. I shall leave that there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Because I'm going to assume copper sheets don't turn into anything, but I have to know. The reason why, Gerb, is because I could start a new one in the desert, and I did start a new one in the desert, and then I realised what it's like being that kind of like super far down, and I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. I had a solid change of mind. But yeah, so on the plus side, I've got tons of stuff stockpiled, so I should be able to go around fixing stuff without having to worry too much. I say that, but I'm probably wrong. Probably wrong. Now, Oh god, that's classic. So they've got some building work in one of the shops below where I live, and they have been completely quiet. All day, all morning, and now I click go on my stream. Gotta leave that there. Okay, and that should... I don't know if we... Oh no, they're smelting. And they are producing copper? Right, it's not coming out of them. Do they then come out? Yes, they do. Right, so we have to go through and select a different recipe for each one and get them going. But this is fine. This is totally fine. I was expecting this. I'm trying to be totally cool about it, but it probably won't happen. Let's just select the right one there. Yeah. And I haven't even checked the optimization on this at all. So it could be absolutely awful. It might be totally unoptimized. And we're not getting... Well, in fact, I know I'm not getting enough. I need to put another miner in. But yeah, so the patch notes and stuff and what we're getting with this new update is pretty intense. I feel like it's pretty intense. There's a lot to kind of go through and deal with. So I'm not going to go through the patch notes on stream or anything like that because I feel like it's a bit redundant at this point. Like, most people kind of know what they're doing, and people can read, can't they? Now I need to make another miner. Look, all of this, they've updated everything. It's obscene. Now we're up over by the bits that does not work at all. Like bits that are not working, are not functioning one little bit. Like this used to be connected to that, but for some reason it's not now. But yeah, you can see this has got conveyor belts, but this has got pipes and a conveyor belt. So it's not going to work, is it? It's not going to go together, not remotely. We have to carry a lot of stuff around to start off with. Grab some plastic. But yeah, so all of this is going to need to be replaced with pipes, and that goes off in that distance there. And I've got my oil production over here, so I'm going to need the pipes to bring it all the way over. Right, let's check this, for example. So all it needs is oil. That's totally fine. That can be done. There's going to be a lot of... I say I need the sheets for the pipes, and then I need to work out how all of it works. Like that was connected as well, but now it's not. Yeah. Like these at the moment, you can see they're producing in line with consumption, but they're using packaged fuel, which you cannot actually use anymore. So it's kind of like this fuel's trying to go in here. Nah. Nah. That's not gonna work. So we'll have to work on that. Isn't it? You can literally see the models changing as I'm running around. Strange. So yeah, I've got a bit of work to do. What I do have to remember as well is that I've got some new stuff to actually check out. It isn't just it won't just be going around fixing stuff. It's going to be new stuff. Don't know how I feel about new stuff. Not like it's changed, do they? Like no one. So how much is that producing? 120. That's fine. Oh. Right, there is another node over here. But if I remember, it's a bit of a pain to get lined up on. Right, it's definitely here. Oh, come on, don't tell me I've changed that. Because it was... Right, it's there. I wonder if... And also I've been playing a lot of Canon Exiles. No. Yes. Get that hooked up. This should be fairly easy to hook up now. On a straight line. And then that will start producing. I need to check these require 30. That's all fine. So that's all good. Let's look at the sheet production to make sure that's producing. Sheets. They need 20 copper bars per minute. Okay. Wow. Copper sheets. Pretty slow. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, well that's alright. We'll just leave that going now. There is definitely some scope for more production by the looks of things. But let's go and tick off some milestones, shall we? That's not going to be fun. This is new. This is different colour. So yeah, the Mega Train project off in the distance over there is going to be I guess it's on hold at the moment. What's that big square looking thing over there? Oh, and I am playing on the experimental branch of the game, so there are some things that could go wrong. Oh, yep, invisible gas is one of those things. I mean, what the hell is this? Like, what is this? Who knows? I'm pretty sure the thing's missing. Right, we've got concrete, we've got wire, and we've got modular frames that we all have nice and close. So that'll be fine. So much to correct. So much. The most important thing they've added, though, is the ability to slide. Like, without a doubt. But yeah, the entire world has changed. Everything looks slightly different. I don't know what to think of that. Oh yeah, it puts the relevant stuff up the top now. That's a nice little bit of quality of life. Appreciate that. That's cool. I'm so it's still making, it's just not out. Oh, I'm not output anyway. That's fine. That's okay. This bit's fine. Yeah, everything looks a lot greener and fresher, which I like. Definitely different colour. JD, I like the sliding. Actually, I like the sliding under stuff. I'm a big fan of. I think that's a welcome addition. Anything in there? No, nothing relevant in there. Now, the big question is, where are all my rotors going to be? It's going to be over at the... I think it's over at the motor factory. Oh god, I can't even begin to think about dealing with that. That's going to be a nightmare. Like, for example, this here, all of my factory parts are big. Everything is big. I didn't build anything small. Everything's as big as it can get based off the resource node. That's what I've done on all of them. And now, like, I've got the space elevator there. I wonder if that's got anything going on it. Anything happening? No. Good. I'm glad. That's one less thing to deal with. Rotors. Can we make any to save us a journey? One. You know what I need? I need a vehicle. Nope. AMK, it's going. I guess it's going. Everything's broken. Things are different. Oh no, there's no doing that anymore, is there? Oh. That's because of the tubes. So what they've done is they've made it so you have to have tubes now. Oh man. Okay. Gotta have tubes. Or pipes. Got no choice. Like, this entire building in here is wrong. It doesn't fit in with the new update at all. So that needs to be changed. Like the entire building. I wasn't expecting as much to have changed as they said. I just wasn't expecting it to be as different, but hey. Yeah, JD, I've got nuclear power and I have fuel power. The fuel power is probably going to be the easiest one to fix. I hope. Oh, it's a train. It's not running. Why isn't the train running? No timetable. No. It's deleted the timetables for trains? Did I completely wall this in from the outside? No, that's way in. So yeah, we haven't even looked at the power situation yet. It's terrifying. Yeah, MK, it really is. Commander Crusher, this is a 200-hour save. I can't abandon that, you know. Besides, fixing it will be fun. And Frothingham Smythe, mate, could be Southern, could be TFL. Oh, can I not drive trains anymore? Is that not a thing I can do? I want to drive the train, but I can't. I can't drive the train. No, we're off. That was weird. That was a get in, get out type thing. Had over 1,200 hours. 1,200. Oh, that's... This is not... This is... We have to go back. You got 26,000 hours in late... Dude, how do you have time? I mean, I don't work. And I don't have time. Yeah, this entire factory in here, utter fiasco. Like this here, this hasn't changed. That's not changed. Ready control units stay the same, which is good. Turbo motors need all the same stuff as well. That's good. This needs all the same stuff. That's good. Same stuff. So actually, there's not... Okay, the top floor of this building can be completely left alone. That's fantastic news. But I know that making aluminium is completely different. I can't even bear the thought. My nuclear power's over there. Don't even want to look at it. I mean, it should still be able to produce for quite a while, but I'm going to need to make quite a few changes to it. Oh. Any frame rate drops are going to be game related rather than rig related. But it's to be expected. Right, so we just need to bung them in, send it off. We can make steel again.
Milestone reached. Steel production unlocked. Foundry grants access to new, simple steel parts. An additional project part can now be constructed. Progress to the next phase is now possible.
Be quieter. Alright, so I've got... Yeah, we're gonna come back for this one. Gonna leave that where it is. There's nothing in here, so... I'm just like, what the hell? Right, let's get the resourcing put in. Hey Kuro, how you doing? We've got some interesting times ahead. Should we do a spot of pocket crafting? In fact, we don't need to do pocket crafting. We can just go and grab stuff from other places. Seeking Model Crusher, likelihood is it's down to that thing that I can't find the word for. Saving. Game saving. That's pretty what it is. ding, ding, ding. Hunter, I'm gonna say not right now. I don't think. Let's get rid of that crap. Grab that. In fact, I shouldn't just leave that there, but now I'm going to. Tough. So Gabe, say build one of those small cars. I don't know what you're talking about. Might do with the oil though, Hunter. When I get to that point, if you're lurking around, I would definitely, because I've got like an order in my head I want to do things in. So I want to take a look at the oil because of the ridiculous. Kuro, yeah, I am. Like, I think it's going to be amazing. I'm interested to know like how long he's been in storage for and all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, the MAM. So the research module has moved. See, why is this all... I don't, like, so I've got hard drive. Okay, hard drive is there. I've got hard drives. What? I don't get it. I don't get how you're supposed to research anymore. Anyone knows, feel free, give me a shout. Now, should have everything we need to do the resource sync. I figured I'd get the resource sync going because I've got quite a few high grade components just kicking around. For example, what we could do up here, get this going whilst we are waiting. Aha! Right. You don't even have to select a different one, you can just select the same one. That's interesting. Oh, I've got so much excess you wouldn't believe. Like, you wouldn't believe. Got it coming out my ears. Right, so that all starts going. Does it? Oh yeah, Hunter, you're right. It doesn't. That is... Okay. Well, I'm thinking maybe what I'll do then is we'll switch these off for now. And start at the other end. Alan, I don't think there is one. I don't think we have one. At least I can put this wire in here, can't I? And then pick that up. And pick up the plates. Right. Yeah, I figured that'd be the case. Hey Sam, how you doing? I'm going to try not to go too, you know, mental for you when it comes to moving around. But sorry to hear you have a migraine. They are never fun. So if we start at the other end, I feel like that's a good idea. Alan, no, you want to play Kingdom Come Deliverance and then get drunk in the game. That's what you want to do. This feels like regret, you know? Ah, Sam, I know what you mean. I normally just get the visual. And that's it. So that's rough. Oh, right, let's go back into here. Drop that in. Drop them back in. This is going to take a long time, isn't it? We kind of need to get rid of these as quickly as possible. But yeah, I've got so many of these, it's ridiculous. Actually, here's an idea. Turn them off, then change the recipe, and then you've got plenty of time to put the stuff back in. Right, so that's part of that. What, is that back yet? Is the thing back yet? Yeah, it is. Let's make sure, is that maker in? Turn that on. That's maker in. That's fine. Is that working? Yeah, it is. I've done that. Well, actually, these are all not got anything going into them, have they? So we turn it off. It's probably not work, is it? Put them back in. Turn it back on. Right, let's get a resource sync thing going. Because this is not... Oh, it's not back yet. It should be back. Oh, well, that's obviously totally working. That's a completely non-broken part of the game, I'm sure. Used up too much stuff, didn't I? Mug. Crusher, yeah, I took a little look at it last night. Just huge. Like, just absolutely huge with nothing happening in it. Well, that's kind of what it feels like. It feels completely empty and desolate. It could be really, really good for building. So, for example, I'm probably likely to do a new factory section of this world up there. I think that'll be the plan. Don't know what I'll be making. I need to kind of find out what's up there first. Okay, right. Resource sync. Where would that be? It's got to be in special. And it is. Right, Let's pick up this stuff.
Multiple edibles we have detected in your vicinity,
What?
which are within approved nutritional and
Oh,
medical
no.
categories as established by R&D. A new research key can now be accessed in the MAM.
You know why it's saying that, don't you? That is because I just sorted my inventory. Right, we're gonna have to leave that there, really, aren't we? Oh well. Okay, so we've got some reinforced plate, some, haven't we? Oh, we did, but I'm using it now. Apart from here. Where is that? That will make space for it. Right, let's get the awesome sink in, shall we? Let's have that bung somewhere. Yeah, I understand that making aluminium is a lot more difficult than it used to be. Now, quick note on this. I'm just bunging this down wherever for now. Because I need to decide on the best place to put it. Oh, here you go. So you can't just drag and drop, everything has to go in. Okay. Let's get rid of all that stuff that we picked up that we didn't really need. And just junk it. Just junk it all. The golden nut. Okay. Coupons, eh? Right, I suppose we need to do the shop as well. Which we need a bunch of screws for. Or 12k. That's a pretty big difference. Now, what I am aware of is that the more you put in of the same thing, the less coupons you get for it. So it's kind of encouraging you to put a variety of things in. Yeah, I don't know. What am I short? Plates. Plates. What's this plates? We need to talk about the way you do maths, Crusher. You have a long conversation about how you do maths. Yeah, the Pioneer is a goal. At least I don't feel like I'm wasting as much. You know, I've got 12 whole coupons. Oh, it's the shop. Like, which way's the right way for the shop? I'll bring it down and see what happens. Oh, it's bright. It's so bright and shiny. Okay. So coupons go reasonably far. And you can buy stuff. That's cool. What is this? What is this? What's this? Well, this is equipment, but it doesn't have the jetpack in it. Statue. Nice. Exquisite. Oh yeah, the golden nut is 1,000. Organisation, nice. Vehicles. The factory cart. Oh my god, it is a little golf cart thing. Alright, we'll buy that. Per foundation corner ramp. Oh. Curved foundation pack. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Conveyor wall mount. Okay. Let's print some coupons. Yay, we got some coupons. Let's go shopping. Okay, well, does that say it's in my cart? Cool. Anything? Can I get anything for 2? Just get anything for 2. Yeah, let's get them. Oh. Oh, where is it? Or did it just go into my inventory? Do I have to make it somewhere? Where do you make it? Is it in here? Is it classed as equipment? Yes, it is. Got it. I just made 2. So, whatevs. I mean, a kid in the fix-it store. It's so small. It is absolutely tiny. Oh my god. What a time for it to save. This thing is insane. Right. It's alright, we're the factory ambulance. We're here to save everything. Right, well, okay. I think it might be time to... Oh my god. The way this thing handles is nuts. I think this is my new vehicle, you know. This could be it. This could be my new vehicle. From now on. Jeez. This thing skids more than Anyway, no, not saying it. Okay. There is no... Oh my god, Gerb. Oh my god, Gerb. Well, we'll get out of that. Hang on, this makes no sense. The chainsaw now takes solid biomass. So does that mean there's no biofuel? Yes, it does. Okay. Interesting. Well, I guess we need some of that. No, this is good. That's a great idea. A racetrack is a great idea. I think we're onto a great idea. Right, Hunter, if you're around, I think it's time. I think it could be time to go and take a look at the oil. But what we do need to do before we do that is ditch some stuff that we don't necessarily need to be carrying around with us. So I can pick up all the pipes. Also, I'm going to grab myself a beverage because I very much need a beverage. So, 1 second, guys. There is always a first time for everything, so let's appreciate that. Now, shop's great. Big fan of the shop. The interesting thing about the walls, though, is that I've got them all, haven't I? I have all the walls unlocked, so I don't need to. Yeah, there's not. Yeah, definitely no loop. That's not an option. Hypertubes. Banked corners could be doable. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, we'll have to. Let's just remember we're doing nuclear power. Needs a wall of death. A wall of death. What the hell's a wall of death? I mean, I'm in. I'm up for it. Definitely up for a wall of death. Course, what I don't understand is when I look at the map, okay, I've got this train here that's still going, this one that's stopped, and the other one that's stopped. Balash, I don't really know what you mean there, mate. Oh, cool. Oh, here's a thought. 1 second, Hunter. I just remembered. I've got my my voice and audio set to the wrong thing. Does that work?
Oh, there we are.
There we go. Cool.
I heard someone join and then they left immediately.
Yeah, that were me. Right.
Right. Let me save my world because
I assume you spent a long time fixing it.
Let's put it this way. Yesterday I was at 172 hours. Now I'm 181 hours.
Oh my goodness!
I'm not done. So I will do my best to help you with the oil situation because I haven't actually finished on mine yet.
Oh.
Right, I'm ready to join you when you are.
Okay, invite is sent. Let's see if the experimental works. Oh. Hello, Windows Firewall.
Yeah, I just got...
That's very interesting. Well, why would I want public access on no? Private is fine, thank you very much. So,
So yeah, sorry.
yeah, so I've allowed access. So,
It might be because we both had that, because I had the Windows Defender come up as well, so it may not do it this time round. I'm just going to exit the game because it's locked up.
classic.
Yeah. So yeah, what I was going to say is I've been looking at oil, stuff like that. Like I'm going with the idea now that I'm going to tear down the fuel generators that are in my factory and create fuel generators at where the oil is, and then create like plastic and rubber from the byproducts, and then ship them back.
Right.
That's my idea. This is not.
And you know that we're going to be taking the buggies, right?
Oh Christ.
Wait.
I don't think they're really designed for off-road use.
There is
Okay.
literally there's no. Oh.
I'm in the game now, so
I think I've worked out what the issue is of why I couldn't use the MAM. Because it hadn't registered that I picked anything up. So when I dropped everything, then picked it up, it registered that I had picked everything up. If that makes sense. Probably not.
No.
You know when Ada does the... This specimen has nutritional value in line with fixed corporation and has medicinal properties. All that kind of stuff. When you first pick up, very first pick something up, like the nuts or the berries. And that says, when it says, you know, you can now do the research at the MAM, it says that now. It's got it there. Like, I can now research these things. And before I couldn't. Here's a thought. Are you already in my world? Like, you might have a body somewhere already from a previous save game.
I don't know. Doesn't seem to want to let me connect, but let's give it a minute.
Oh, I'm gonna... Oh. Freeze. Yeah, I'm gonna take my little golf cart over to the Oh my... Is it me or does it always land on its wheels?
I'm just watching it now. And
It's impossible. Alright, well, guess what?
join failed.
GURB multiplayer has always been a bit broken. Alan, you're asking if someone skips out on their tab, should you be allowed to go full bounty hunter? Probably not. Probably not a great idea. Oh, it does not like cornering, does it? Right. Should I try and
Wait,
invite
is
you
that-
again?
Is that a siren on top of the thing?
Yeah.
Let's give this a go. It's coming up connecting to host 4 out of 4.
Okay. Alan, if you've got a pizza slicer and you've got no fear of using it, then mate, you've got no point, but you're acting like you've got all edge. Not good.
I spent a lot of time in my world setting up water generators. You're going to need a lot of them.
Psycho Cow, you're asking if I'm driving a Portaloo. No, it's like a little buggy, which is weirdly inflatable. Oh no. Oh no. This is fine.
It doesn't seem to want to let me join you.
Right, we might have to do...
Lovely.
Oh, where'd that water go? There was never water here before.
Where's their water? Oh, I can at least help out. Spirit.
Ooh, right. Okay, come on. We got this.
I wonder if you could put a thing down in there.
Or a water, whatchamacallit.
Yeah, water generator. I'll have a look at it.
Okay. Off-road! This is great. I'm a big fan of this. I am genuinely a big fan of this little thing. I'm not going in the water with it though. But we will go sideways / backwards down the hill. Psychic Arrow, yeah. I bought my ticket. I am hoping to go. I'm relying on, well, whatever cancer treatment I'm on at the time. Not doing me in too much, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. Because I haven't been to a meet-up for a while, so that'd be nice. But yeah, so at the moment I've got my fuel generators with holes at the front, and they've got conveyors looking like they're going into them, but they're not. So that means I need pipes going into them, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Now...
So, like I said, I mean, another thing you're going to have to consider as well is pumps as well, to pump them up each floor.
Yeah.
You're going to need a lot of them.
Yeah, Psychic Owl, I will do. I'm hoping there shouldn't be any... I'm hoping to get a scan in the next kind of couple of weeks to tell me whether or not my treatment that I'm on now is working. If it is, happy days. We're going to have no issues whatsoever with anything. If it's not, it means I have to go back on chemotherapy, which is going to be utterly, and I cannot stress this enough, utterly bollocks. Okay, let's have a look at the sheet situation. It said sheet, just so everyone knows. Sheet. I've got loads of sheets. Oh. Why did it take them? Now, with the pipes, can you attach the pumps onto them after?
Yes.
So you can put the
Yes.
pipes in first, then put the pumps on.
Yeah, you have to put the pipes on first anyway.
Brilliant.
The one thing I will warn you is they have a direction of flow, and it's not immediately obvious. There is the arrows, but they're not as obvious as you think. So if you put it on the wrong way and you say like want everything to go up, it will literally just push everything back down instead, and then you're going to sit there twiddling your thumbs, wondering why nothing's working.
Okay.
So there is that. You've got the directional valves, or whatever you want to call them. They have to be put on afterwards as well, like if you was putting a merger on a belt, splitter on a belt type thing.
So I think what we're going to have to do first of all is remove all the conveyor belts, aren't we? That are in where the fuel would go.
Because they're in a way now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'm experimenting with different ideas on what to do. So on one of my areas, which I think is the same oil area you're using, it's just making loads of fuel to go into like fuel generators, with a bit of excess going to make some packaged fuel, so I can take that with me for jetpacks. And then, because there's like, yeah, you get like certain things make different byproducts. So one of them is fuel makes resin, I believe it's called, and then that can be converted into plastic, which the plastic can be made into empty containers, which makes into packed fuel.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
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 But then on the other side, if you make something dedicated for plastic and rubber, they make residue, which can be converted into a low. I think it's like a not as efficient fuel. So you'd have to sort of chop and change, really.
Right. Well, I'm thinking because I've got loads of stuff in place already. I'm going to try and reuse as much of that as possible. I have no idea what that's going to look like though, because I don't know. It's the pipeline support. Let's have a look at pipeline supports and how they work. That's confusing. Pipeline junctions. Wait a minute.
So you can't place pipeline junctions down.
So you have to put So you have to put supports down first, and then connect them and go from there. Okay. This we can do. I mean, this be a piece of cake, I'm sure. And isn't there a flow that I need to consider as well? Like there's. Yeah. Okay.
Well, there is. I mean, I don't think it's as like it's not like the belts. I think as long as the flow is like going in the right direction, it will just eventually end up in all the fuel generators. That's what I've been seeing. It's just if it's vertical, I mean, going downwards, perfectly fine. Going up, you would need a pump. Yeah, I think you can use the pump as well to control the direction of flow. Well, I haven't used it as such yet, but I think it was something about it in patch notes. See if you try another invite.
Yeah. Just, I don't know. It's
a lot to take in.
But this is all the same problems we used to have with trying to get each other in game anyway, didn't it? So
yeah. Apparently it was something where they improved matchmaking or the multiplayer side of it, and it's nothing different.
That's not straight. That's oh no. It's when you find out your power poles are in slightly the wrong place for this. Hey chickers, how you doing? Don't tell anyone I ignored you, because I didn't. I definitely said hello then.
Hey chickers.
Okay, let's put in some pipeline.
Okay, this isn't having it, so I'll stick around. I'll help out where I can. I'll give you some more support if need be, before you pull your hair out and go crazy over this.
Well, I'm hoping that the pipes will work a little bit like the conveyor belts, in the sense that they go from one end and they go out, like, so it knows roughly where the direction you're building in, you know?
Yeah. It will, just occupy all the pipes. I mean, I've got ones where I think it's for the aluminium sheets. Some machines need water, and then later machines afterwards, the secondary thing is water. So I've just got them connected back up so they can link back into each other. It works similarly to conveyor belts.
Right, well, we're going to have to remove that power pole. Oh, that was horrible to do. Because that's going to be a real pain in the backside to redo. I'm getting some major frame rate drops here as well, actually. Which I guess is kind of to be expected. Right, well, this looks pretty easy so far. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, that looks alright. Yeah, I think this is going to be fine, you know. I don't know if this sounds remotely convincing to anyone else, but I'm like, yeah, it'll be fine. The only problem is that they don't snap in place, do they?
No.
think at this point we should probably attach pipes to a number on the keyboard. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the pipes look proper smart.
Like when once you get liquid stuff flowing through, you see like the little bits start pulsing and with like pretty good little animations. What's that?
Oh, so you can actually make pipes go up, like you just point them up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's when you're gonna. Yeah, that's when you're gonna start needing pumps though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you press R, it changes the build mode for certain things. I think it's like these and the Hyperloop stuff.
Oh, vertical current 2D. Ooh. Nice. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, I need to remove this stuff down here. I was going to suggest me restarting my game. And then trying to get you in.
Yeah.
Give that a go. So,
Let me just save mine in and I'll give mine a restart as well.
right, just restarting the game, people. Don't panic. No one panic. Not that I expect anyone to panic. But one... No, it's back. It's back. It's back. It's running again. It's streaming. It's streaming. It's streaming. It's streaming. Everything's fine. No one panic. No one panic at all. It's all right. I know everyone's worried, but you shouldn't be.
Didn't go anywhere.
It's all fine. He says. I don't know if it's fine on YouTube yet. Yeah, it is. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'm back.
YouTube's good.
I'm back. Everyone's back. We're all good. Well, that's going to count as 2 streams. That's going to be really annoying. YouTube's going to have a fit over that. Right. Oh, blimey. But yeah, hopefully everyone's still around. You better be. And if you are, it's probably going to count it as a new stream, which means you're probably going to have to like up again if you haven't already. Oh, bloody hell. That was fun. But yeah, everyone there? Everyone there? Panic mode. Right, are you in the game?
I'm in the menu, yes.
Right, let's try this again, shall we? Yeah, still there. Cool, yeah. Might need a refresh.
Oh?
Oh, yeah, you're there.
Yay!
Yay!
It was worth it.
Vortex, I've not used the smart splitters even before the update.
No, Vortex. Well, a little bit. They've got a thing now where they can, like, overflow goes into other places, but then that's when you start using what do you call it? Awesome Sync now.
Game's frozen, isn't it? Welcome to Experimental.
Who's doing so well?
Now, I can still hear the game. Are you in and okay?
No, it just kicked me out. It was doing a loading screen like it does when it's working.
Oh. Oh no, it's working. Oh no, and then it says you left the game.
Yeah, it kicked me out.
Right, let's see if we can... Let's try it again.
Oh, I'm back in main menu. Right, it's done. It's gone straight into it.
Yeah, I can see you. It's not frozen.
It's initializing. Hey, I'm in.
Wicked.
Where am I? Where's this? Oh, this is the drain project. No, I've got loads of plates for some reason.
Now, it's... It's going to be tough for me to remember which is the output and which is the input, just by the look of them. It's front and back for the refineries is a bit of a special one.
Just look on the where the conveyor belts and the pipes go now. If it's got like a green arrow pointing outwards, that's the exit. If it's got like yellow lights, I think it's like 3 yellow lights in a line, that's the input.
I'm going to try and remember that.
Oh, this is not good because I've got 17 units of fuel left and we can't make it as easily.
I do have a container full, so there it is.
Good.
So what we're going to need to do is we're going to put this down here. Oh, need concrete, but thankfully we have concrete down here because I planned ahead.
Oh, where are you building the copper sheets?
They are being made over. Right.
Where the wire is?
I'm on the map now. Oh, I want it to kind of let go. Can you see that? You know that slightly dropped in bit to the southeast of where I am. You know where the copper nodes are there.
Okay, so near you, yeah. I'm just trying to see where it is.
Yeah, it's not far off. It's
Right, I think I see that.
ish, kind of like a pointing off into the distance. This is going to be a nightmare. We're not going to do battle carts, not yet. Got to learn how it all works first. And then we'll do battle carts.
So I've got loads of aluminium sheets on me, but that just doesn't feel relevant at the moment, does it?
No. It's that meh. What do you mean you've got this? So, oh, alright.
Take all that.
I've got so many thoughts about all of this.
This isn't producing anything over here on the copper sheets. It's got no power.
What? Oh, that's because everything's out of... Yeah, I've got no power. Because all of these have stopped producing. And I'm going to guess my nuclear power has stopped producing as well, then.
Well, that... Oh, no, because it's trying to get the thing over.
Hang on. No, because I don't think it's... It's probably not wired up. So that I think nuclear power is going. Chickers, the end game isn't fully made yet. So at the moment, it's to... Apparently there's like a mystery project that needs to be worked on. Yeah, I think I disconnected power somewhere. Well, it seems like something I would do. But yeah, the idea behind it is that you're building a factory, you're gathering all the resources from this planet to then pass on to this project that's going on in space. There is a narrative that will be put into the game, but it's currently not in there. Alan, no, it's not Catgirls. Why would you? Can't take you anywhere. Right, let's get this wired in, because I'm reasonably sure there's power over in this half of the factory. Except I'm seeing a lot of red flashing.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do this bit first, to get power going. I'm guessing the coal generators have stopped as well, then, have they?
Yeah, they need water.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay, we've got power. We have power. It's connected up now. Or it says it's consuming. No, they're all... Okay, all the copper sheets have just started off.
No, that's right then. I've got a whole bunch on me. God, this thing doesn't turn very well.
Are you on the golf cart?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got no chance. Oh yeah, it doesn't handle for anything. And I'm not sure it's faster. Wait. Excuse me. Hang on, where are you on the golf cart? Hold still.
God.
Hold still. Because it says press something button to interact with golf cart. What? It is ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, so we'll try and get this because we're on the clock here because of the power issues that I've got now. See, now I feel like I see. I want a nice smooth curve, don't I? But I'm like, no, you're not getting one.
There is a thing actually. Before you do, actually, let me delete that. So, if you start building the pipe again.
What? Just the pipe straight from?
Yeah. Yeah, just the pipe straight. I think now, if you just start using the scroll wheel on your mouse, it rotates, and then
Oh
you can
my
sort of
goodness!
find the right angle now. There you go.
That is great.
That's one of the new things that they added in, and I think it works for conveyors as well.
That's cool. I am a fan of that. Let's see, because now that'll need to go weak. Let's see if we can just... No. Yeah, that's going to need to... I appreciate the way the pipes just are just there. Like, it seems reasonably simple. Of course, that needs to go there. But then gonna need... Oh, okay, that's alright. They do going directly upwards right angles very well. That's cool. I mean, that's not so cool. But I then have to remove this power pole. Kuro, yeah, it is experimental. As you can probably tell. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, this looks right. I think it's alright. Now, how do we do pumps? Because that will need a... Yeah, that's a problem. Pumps are pretty big, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay. That's an issue.
For something like that, you should be okay. That's only like a little bit of headroom. If it was going a floor above, you're probably going to need it.
Okay.
I think for this, you should be okay. Or you could just probably put one right here where I'm standing.
Well, we'll see how it goes. If it works, it works. Ah, good. You can flush. Does that? I've got so many questions. So many. Yeah, I was about to say the next bit needs to be over here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now, are you gonna struggle with the pipes as much as you struggle with your conveyors?
Yeah.
It's that. Fine, do it yourself. Catch you later. Bye.
Well, I was going to say something else, but probably not stream friendly. Because what I'm basically just doing is using the four-way things. It's just trying to line them up just right.
Yeah, it's not so bad. Yeah, I feel like that's quite easy to get lined up. It looks easier than...
You just have to put the pipe in first, really, and then line it all up. That's what I've been doing. It's just straight line, like this. Because the only problem is, I think for this one, this is making package fuel. We want to change this to fuel, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the only problem is that this one's going to start making, like, if you have a look at the recipe, it's going to start producing resin.
So if we just turn it into... Wait.
Because residual fuel uses...
Where's the option of just fuel?
It's at the bottom.
Right.
Underneath advanced refinement. Yeah, you got... with that blue thing in the circle is the... what's it they call it? Residue?
Residual stuff.
Residual, yeah.
Is it?
You know, yeah. We know what it is. It's the secondary thing. Let's grab that.
So, okay, so we change it. So we just change it to residual fuel, do we?
Well, residual
No.
fuel. Residual fuel is. Oh, let me try.
So you need to turn it into fuel, and it produces polymer resin and fuel.
As a byproduct. That's the word.
Oh God.
Residual fuel, though, is fuel that's made from a byproduct. So if you're producing, let's say, plastic and rubber, that will create residue, which you convert that into residual fuel. So if you're like producing something somewhere,
so it's produced. So okay, right. So to get the fuel needed to fuel the reactors that we got, we'll also be producing polymer resin as well.
Yes, that's for the. If you're just producing solely fuel, that's what we'll do. But if you're producing plastic or rubber somewhere, so if you have a look at that, it's got heavy oil residue as the byproduct. Then you can convert that into residual fuel. Right,
we're taking the pipes out along the back because if there's going to be a second product coming out of it, it needs to go somewhere.
Yeah.
So we need to move them over. Here's what we'll need to do.
Access encroaching.
Because what I'm thinking is with the pipes, move it right up against here as far as it will go, and then put in a conveyor belt along the top.
Okay.
With lifts coming out of each one. Because otherwise it's just not gonna...
Wait.
No, I mean like have the... Oh, why you do this to me?
It could work.
Actually, yeah, it could. That could, because we have the pipe running underneath it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It's fine, it's cool. I'm not going to get triggered. I refuse to get triggered this stream. I'm not doing it. I'm going to be nice and cool. But yeah, we 100% have to have a golf cart race at some point.
Can't afford. You got any iron plates on you by any chance?
Why not remove the other one that's over there instead?
Yeah, but I'm going to need iron plates to make more of the mergers.
How many have I got? There you go.
Where are you?
Although I might need some of them actually. Over here.
Oh. Thank you.
If I can have half of them back though, that'd be lovely.
Yeah, that's not bad though.
pictures, and I'll put the pipe in. Gonna lay some pipe. No? Alright, maybe not. Maybe we won't do that. Oh, it's gonna clip, isn't it?
It's fine.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not going to work. It is not going to work. Because it clips. Which is why I was thinking having... Yeah, what I was thinking was... have like a conveyor lift come off at the top and have it go there.
Yeah. I think you might still get the clipping issue though.
I don't think it will, because the pipe's going to run underneath here, isn't it? So...
Might be right. I mean, I was getting it on my one, but it may be yours is set up just slightly different.
Stackables! You can probably mix and match them, can't you?
I don't know, actually. I haven't tried. Do you want to...
Because what I'll do is I'll put this over... right to this edge. You've got to be able to mix and match. Yeah, there's a conveyor thing on top. So if
It's
you...
not coming up on my screen. It says invalid aim location.
Oh, don't tell me they've done that.
Invalid aim location.
Ah, rubbish. Nope. That was weird. Why couldn't I... You can put them on top of directly on top of each other, but you can't put them on top of each other, as it were. Oh well, that doesn't hugely matter.
Huh.
But what you could do,
One inside the other.
you've got one inside the other, and then logically, you then have that.
Could work.
Right, well, we will get the... unput the stackable pipelines in then. See, as we kind of have an idea. I'm going to put them right in... there. Would that be a good place to put it?
And then just one up.
Yeah, that might work.
Or would you rather have it? Because it will clip otherwise. Actually, let's have a look.
But then, whilst that does look smart AF... oh, hey Seth, how you doing? The only issue is that you then have to put the mergers in.
And that will clip.
And that will. So I would say go up one. We've got the space. So yeah, and then do it on top of there.
Why won't it let me do anything?
Have you put the stackable pole on top of this one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Encroaching others clearance.
Seth, thank you very much, dude. Much appreciated. Kind of forgot I had that as a GIF. That's right, because I've put it in there now.
Oh, wrong one.
Lucas, yeah, the update is good. Like, it's an epic update. Wait, that then didn't let me...
There we go. It's a bit temperamental.
I'm getting it. I'm getting the hang of it now at this point. I feel like the fact that we have other bits to worry about, other outputs, is a bit of that's a surprise. That was not expecting it, and then it happened. I don't need to worry about that.
You can still put one in the middle.
Beautiful. Yeah. Don't need it though, do we?
Nah, I'm just having. It's not something I actually thought about in my world, so I'm just having a look now. At least I know you can sort of like have them run parallel.
Cause I need to work out how to get that one. Just bang. A stackable conveyor pole.
Oh, belt is too steep.
What? Oh, do lifts. Do lifts then. It's fine. Do the conveyors. It's all. Everything's fine. The more we use, the better it is.
Oh my god, that actually fits in perfectly, just without even the need of whatever. I'm not going to question it.
It's probably best not to at this point.
Yeah.
Right, conveyor merger. Oh yeah, because that won't snap onto that, will it?
No, it snaps onto it, onto the merger from the lift.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh wait, hang on. Did you do the merger first?
Yes.
That means it's going to be getting it just right. Yeah, that's yeah, I'm not strictly convinced, I don't think. But it looks like it did. I'm gonna send something down there.
I did send something down and it worked.
Oh.
On one of the machines anyway.
Well, it looked like it. It looks like it worked.
If you hear that audible click, then you know it's accepted it. No, that one doesn't seem to want to work though.
Am I carrying anything I can get rid of? Yeah. Yeah, it goes. It does. Bloody works, doesn't it?
I think one of them isn't. Ooh.
For testing purposes, just to clear it out. Or did you think this one wasn't working?
So half of them aren't working.
This one isn't.
This one I'm working on as well doesn't seem to want the ink up.
I think if you have to be really precise. Yeah. just in the wrong place. I don't know if we got really lucky with...
Yeah, because these ones, I don't know.
Oh, that's interesting.
What's that?
It seems to think it's slightly too far away. Yeah. There we go. I managed to get a little bit of conveyor in there. They seem to have made that easier to do. So I think for some reason it's slightly too far away.
Turn of the belt is too sharp of an attachment. What? Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, I think we're...
Well, we got this one here.
Yeah, just that one there, and then might have to redo the stuff up here as well, but that is not a big deal at all.
I guess the only thing is we just need to get the oil down here.
Oh, we've got to the other side as well where we make rubber.
Worry about that later.
Yeah, worry about that when we get to it. Now, to make rubber, it also produces residual fuel? No, heavy oil residue. Okay.
Oh, this ain't going to link up very well, is it?
No, it's not. That is an issue.
Right.
Yeah, see, problem was that I was working backwards. No, don't work backwards, work forwards. And of course the oil things are going to look completely different, aren't they? The oil refineries. I haven't even been over there yet to look at it. It's going to be completely different. It's going to be fun. If anyone doesn't know, Coffee Stain Studios have got probably some of the funniest community managers out there, out of any company I think I've encountered, and they actively troll the community because apparently people have been asking for pipes for a very long time for some reason, and they're like, why do people want pipes? You know, what possible reason is there to have pipes? And this update, they only wackingly introduced them for 2 different reasons. It's like, you guys. That, and they play other people's games on their live streams, which I never know how to feel about.
So I was just putting that there just to find a way to get this bit to connect up.
Might as well pull it out. And that looks straight to me. Yeah, I was trying to stay away from the laying pipes joke, Vortex, but you know, I'm gonna lay some pipe. Not to be confused with laying cable, that is something very different.
It's always going to have that little bit of an incline.
Oh, it doesn't matter. That's because it's built slightly into the ground rather than...
Yeah. To sharpen up attachment. What?
I don't know if we'll want this going into here.
Alright.
Because that's all packaged fuel, isn't it? Whilst...
Yeah, this is just going to store resin.
Yeah, I figured that we'd...
Which can be used to produce rubber and plastics.
I need to have a look at it and understand more. So plastic uses crude oil to produce plastic and oil residue. Does anything... Oh, residual fuel is residue. So... Right. So confusing. One thing to test, if you pull out a pipe from the refinery into the supply pipe, it doesn't add a connector automatically. I'm confused by what you mean there, Vortex. I'm sorry, this hologram's functions are limited. Please rephrase the question. Oh my goodness. And of course there's going to be... Oh no. Right. So with the rubber,
Yeah.
it's going to be producing liquid as well, right?
Yes.
So it's going to produce heavy oil residue. And what can heavy oil residue be made into?
Residual fuel or petroleum coke. And you're going to want a petroleum coke because eventually that becomes the aluminium sheets.
Right. So we'll have it making that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Are you setting the splitters manually before connecting? I want to be lifted to place them automatically. Sorry. See. So splitters. When you say place them automatically, do you mean the same way that when you hold control and it automatically lines it up? Is that what you mean, Vortex? Because no, it doesn't do that. Elite Galaxy. The purpose of the game is to build a factory and automate loads of cool stuff. Bit of a mental workout, really.
Back in a sec.
Okay. Oh. That's kind of the gist, I would say, there, Elite Galaxy. There isn't an end game yet. The reason why there is not an end game yet is because it is still in early access. So it's still got a bit of a way to go. For example, there will be a storyline at some point, but there currently is not. Yeah, Vortex. I'm going to go full human on this planet's ass. That's what that means. Now, what I'm trying to work out is where polymer resin goes to. Ah, rubber. Okay, polymer resin plus water equals rubber as well. A lot, yeah. This is it's a different game. It's close to being a completely different game. So we need to remove all of this stuff as well.
And I'm back. So what's the plan? What are we doing?
I'm getting ready to plumb in the other side.
Okay, so what are we... So we're making fuel over on one side.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
And then what's going on this side?
Rubber.
Rubber.
Yep.
Well then, may I make a suggestion? Fuel.
Yeah, I'm up for suggestions.
Seeing as you're going to be producing fuel, it's going to be producing that resin. What's it called? Polymer resin?
Yeah.
If we get some water pumps going, then you can use that excess into here to make all the to rubber, and then we just need to find some water just to pump into there.
Now, does it...
Yeah.
Hang on, wait. Because I'm looking at what you can turn it into.
What's that, resin?
So, yeah, because oil doesn't... You get residual... Oh, residual rubber. Right.
Yeah.
I get you.
It's like an alternate recipe, yeah. So then that will just get rid of all the residue then. That's what I've got going at one of my setups. Well, I haven't completed it yet, but maybe it'll, rather than storing something, because if one of these things gets backed up, so like say all the polymer resin's all backed up, it will also stop producing fuel.
Yep, that makes sense.
So you want that to sort of, rather than maybe going into a awesome shop thing, maybe have it being produced into something.
Yeah.
But we just need to get water, really.
Okay, so we have water coming into here. And then we have that over there looping back around, but will it be enough?
What, resin?
Yeah.
I don't know really how much it produces. This is not. I haven't got that far into it.
Yeah.
So it makes 40 fluid meters cubed per minute and 30 parts per minute. So the parts would be the resin. And then if we were to go with rubber, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Residual rubber requires 20 parts per minute each machine. So if anything, you're probably going to be over.
Because every single one of the machines over on that side were making rubber. How many machines are there?
Oh, quite a few actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay.
So
there are 7 machines, 7 refineries.
So for residual rubber you'll need, so 15 times 20, so that's 300. So it might need a bit of overclocking.
Oh yeah, overclocking. Of course.
Overclock.
Yep.
So I'm going to need to get some rotors, because I'm going to have a look over where the waterfall is about making some thingamajigs.
Plus, we do have that little pool of water as well, don't we?
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. I'm gonna go and grab some rotors and have a look.
Which looks like it's further away. So I think the waterfall might be the place to do it. Right, I will work on the conveyor belts over on this side then.
Where are rotors kept? Do I have to go all the way over to the motor facility?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we're reasonably close to it from here.
Yeah. I've just got a load. On my world, there's like a load of water pumps there just pumping out.
There's so much to think about now. It's great. I'm a fan.
I like that they put in the alternate recipes as standard for, like, you know, where you can use the residual fuel, residual oil, or
Yeah.
polymer resin, so you can at least. It's not like nuclear waste where it just has no use whatsoever.
Vortex, they have not added weight for ore. It's okay. Because that would be a bit much, wouldn't it? Like, that'd be too far. I mean, I don't even know what that was connected to. What the hell was this even connected to? Oh, that was making rubber as well. Right. That's what that was. This is a project. There's no...
You haven't unlocked the hypertubes yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
I think we should go and have a look at them first.
Well, I need to select them as a milestone. Because I've got nuclear power up as a milestone at the moment.
Oh yeah, I just see it down the corner.
Which is, it's daft considering. Right, I'm actually gonna delete them. You're carrying so much stuff you don't have to get rid of.
That.
Right. Oh, Elite Galaxy, you don't see me gathering resources because of what is in my bag at the moment. So it is absolutely rammed full of everything already. So I've got little factories all over the map that make different things. So before coming over to this particular place, I gathered up pretty much everything I thought I would need to be able to basically start making all of this stuff, and it's about right. I managed to pretty much get everything I needed. But yeah, that's why you don't see a lot of resource gathering in this stage of the game. You do kind of a lot of running around just grabbing stuff when you first begin, but that doesn't last long. I'll give you an example. An example is down here. Is a limestone node, which you'd have to manually gather by doing that, by holding E on. And at the start, that's kind of how you gather everything. Which eventually you can then build miners, which we have one over here, that will then extract everything, and you can send it on a conveyor belt to machines. They build everything for you, and then you put it in storage. The backpack does not have unlimited space at all. When you first start off, you actually have a tiny little backpack, and it constantly gets full. You constantly have to kind of like leave stuff behind. But as you get more upgrades and you go through like essentially the different tech levels, then you can get more space. It is known as the pocket dimension because you don't actually have a backpack as such. Yeah, hoping that makes sense. Yeah, Vortex, you are right. Is it reasonable that I can carry all of this stuff? No, of course it's not. But yeah, I must admit, I've never really played a game quite like this where you kind of aren't doing anything as like you're not really like. There's no levels. There's no rush to get to the next thing. You know. Night Cow. I'm waiting for fleet carriers. Like lots of other people, I'm sure. At the moment, Elite doesn't have a lot to pull me in. The fact there's no storyline progression at the moment, and we know we're getting an update. We're getting some more details on something. What's that?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's just a notification on my computer, so I thought...
Oh, I'm like, what the hell is that? I thought it was in the game, because the game's making some different noises now. I was like, what is that? But yeah, waiting for the fleet carriers, really, before I kind of go deep back into Elite. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to avoid the... God, Hunter, what are you doing?
Nothing, I'm just putting my headset back on.
Right.
Just trying to sort of turn off that notification.
But yeah, try not to force myself to play Elite, because if I do, I don't really want to fall out of love with the game, and you can very easily do that. And I don't think anyone should play a game so much that they don't like it anymore, or play a game to the point where they're like, this is my life, this is what I do now. You know, it's
like building factories.
Like building factories. The same way that I'm going to like, I played a crap ton of Satisfactory when it came out, like all the time, all day, every day, and it came out whilst I was on chemo, so I was like, oh, I've got this time, I'm just going to keep playing it. And then I just stopped for a bit, and then I came back to it, and I was like, oh, you know what, I might go back to Satisfactory for a bit, and here I am. So I done the same with Conan as well. I've been playing a lot of Conan Exiles, gearing up for some PvP, because it's the only game that I really enjoy doing PvP in, and stuff like that. So I do enjoy different games. And I think it's important that if you're a gamer, that you go out and you enjoy different games, and don't feel like you have to only play one game. And if you aren't enjoying something, stop playing it. And don't go and whinge in someone else's live stream about the game if it's in a state that you don't like. You know, there are lots of people that enjoy it. Night Cow. So at the moment, health-wise, it's about how I'm doing. Not really much to report on that at all. I'm on a new treatment at the moment where it affects my voice. So I can't always stream, can't always talk and eating is pretty miserable sometimes. Like this week is a good week for it. It's not that bad. It seems to be improving. So I'm up and about, having a chat, doing all sorts as much as I can with everybody and getting involved. But it isn't always like that. So, but yeah, that's kind of where I am. Still don't know if it's working. Hooray! Now here's a thought. Can I then put a stackable conveyor pole in? Ah, no. Okay. Well, guess what, Hunter? Found something annoying.
What have you done?
So you can't put conveyable stacker poles in, like, over the top of pipes that have already been laid, for lack of a better phrase. So what you need to do... Yeah, I'm going to have to remove the segments.
What is it? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just going to shut the thing down completely. So I thought I'd turn that off.
Thanks, Night Cow. I'm trying to use the terminology stage 4 rather than terminal these days because, you know what, I might get hit by a bus. And then technically my cancel wasn't terminal, was it? So, look at it that way.
Right. There we go.
Right, so pipes have got a flow meter on them, but does that tell you whether or not they are... what direction they're flowing in? Or do they just not flow in a particular direction, they just flow?
Yeah, they just flow. You can force it with the pumps, like sort of if you want to go in a particular direction, but it usually just occupy as much the space as it can.
Oops. So Night Cow, there's a really big update that dropped yesterday for the experimental branch of the game, and that is what we're playing at the moment. And as you can see, we have pipes. Pipes that move water, pipes that move oil, pipes that move people.
Okay, we've not got power.
No, we haven't. Oh, I forgot something. What happens if you put two fluids into one pipe? Oh, Vortex has got a great experiment for us to try out later.
I haven't tried that out yet.
I can only assume madness. Oh, do you have any iron plates?
I have 8. I'm going to get some more.
Better than the none that I have, so...
I'm going to get some more.
Cool. Yeah, so apparently you can go full Futurama. Vortex comes up with all the most evil ideas possible.
Ooh, actually, oh my god, you can actually put water extractors in that new pond.
Ah, I thought you might be able to.
Sweet, I'm gonna find that marble later. So that's the one thing I've got to start doing is heavy mass producing those copper plates. Because It seems to be needed for all the new stuff.
That's why it was the first thing I did today. I thought that'd be the most sensible thing to do.
Clever thinking.
Yeah, I'm an ideas man. What is this? What is this?
What is what?
We'll fix that.
Anything you want me to pick up while I'm here?
Just
Got plates.
I think iron plates is the only thing that I need. Unless I need. No. Can liquefy nuclear waste. Definitely can't. The nuclear waste apparently still outputs the same as it did before, and yeah, they've kind of said that you have to have a trade-off somewhere. That's the idea. Off inside, space pipes when? Probably after we get legs. Oh, and see you in a bit, night cow. Should probably still be going, depending on how long it takes you to get home.
Alright, I've got some plates right behind you. Oh, you just ran off. There you go.
Thank you.
It's a little late. So these are the inputs. Where's that? That's gonna, oh right, you built that.
Yeah, I get a feeling that you're not supposed to do that thing with the
With the thing.
with the stackers. Definitely aren't supposed to. It distinctly looks like I'm not. But you know what? If you can do it,
Yeah. They are the same shape though, so why can't they stack on top
Yeah.
of each other?
because it's like you have to look in just the right spot. Oh, bloody concrete.
Now I'm just wondering how we're going to get all this stuff to work, because we've got no fuel to power the generators.
Well, it's going to be pumped into it, isn't it? No, because there's going to be no. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Can we extract the fuel from a craft bench? I very much doubt you can, but
Because how are you supposed to do it when you're making it just with oil? It's alright. We've found a way. We have the technology vortex. We can stack where we were not meant to stack because we are humanity, and that's what we do. No one tells me where to stack. Yeah, Gerb, you say just kickstart it, but there is an issue with kickstarting it, and that is that the fuel, it's not made that way. You know, it's
wait, there is power though.
Is there? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
why
'cause
I hooked it up to the
5,000 megawatt capacity, but it's just not power. It's not getting over there somehow.
Oh yeah, it's because I had to remove the power poles. There you go.
Because I've hooked up the water pipes now, so I might as well start getting them working. That is. Because then maybe we can start getting some of that water over and get some coal power running as well.
I mean, not that we need it.
Help us get started. Restarted.
Let's get that put in. Can you... Oh, actually, whereabouts are you?
I'm right near the refineries.
Okay, cool. Can you check the refineries that I'm working on to see if they're all set to be making that leftover rubber?
Residual rubber now.
Oh no! What an idiot!
What'd you do?
I may or may not have put the conveyor belts in facing the wrong direction. But it's okay. There's only a recording of it live on the internet right now, so no one will know. And today on Moron of the Week.
Okay, all the rubbers are now set to residual rubber recipe.
Oh no.
So,
Do you have any rods on you at all? Any rods?
I've got 60.
Yeah. If I could have them from you, that'd be lovely.
Yeah, all on the floor for you.
Thanks. Yeah, it's why I never read the manual. People say you should, and then I read it, and it's wrong. That's always what happens. Yeah, I was disappointed that there was no zipping around. On the,
Yeah, I think they've done it like, so you have to use those new Hyperloop things now. Oh.
I say it always makes sense that that they put something in that they want you to use. Oh, that said, I mean, it shoots you to the end of it but doesn't fire off. See, Jedi, to be fair, man, that isn't the only mistake I've made. It's just the only obvious mistake I've made that can't be disguised as changing the plan.
Okay, so that's now powered.
Oh, I'm hearing stuff turn on.
I've just plugged in so I can get the water running.
I don't want base building in Elite. I have no interest in it. I don't think it belongs in Elite. That's my answer. I think this is one of these, you think you want it, but you really don't kind of things. I'm not... Oh, it needs to be a splitter, not a merger. That pipe had a gap. No. Don't tell me that. And I don't know if you noticed when you say that pipe, I've got one or two.
There we go. That is now bringing over plenty of water. So you can see, like, if I don't know if you see it now, it should start like on the water pipe anyway. Get a little bit of pulsing as it sort of like moves through. Cool little animation they got going. Yeah, that's slowly filling up.
But yeah, I don't really want base building an elite. Oh yeah, there's the cap. Not my best move.
Where's the gap?
I've got it. I already filled it in.
Right.
Yeah, with regards to rebalances, I haven't seen that huge amount of them yet, I feel like.
I've seen one,
Oh,
and it's not a great one. It's cable. So it used to be that if you made, one constructor would go into two constructors.
yeah.
Cable. Now it looks like it's the other way around. You need two wire for one cable.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does make more sense.
Yeah. But my base is like the other way around, where it's like you're gonna have to tear half of it down. Okay, so that's full of water.
Now, I'm not seeing water flowing at the end.
It's got to get, like, this will back itself up first.
Oh god, why did I do that?
So it will get there. It's like the conveyor belts, really. Once one's filled up, the other will start to fill up.
Okay.
That's, yeah, overflow.
Yeah, planetary mining, definitely would like that. But yeah, I don't fancy base building at all. I just don't think it'll work how people would want it to work. I mean, are you expecting Arc in Elite or something like that? I just don't see it working. Not just not working full stop, but not working like that. Like, Arc in Elite might be cool, but would it detract from the main gameplay experience? But yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's filling with water.
It's filling quite quickly, actually.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Okay, that's almost full up.
And do the other flow meters, do they get bigger the more it's full? Am I imagining that? Yeah, it does. The more backed up it is, the more of the colour is exposed. Like, I'm watching this pipe get bigger. That's cool.
There's a nice little visual aid for it.
I completely forgive them for having large delays. It's all is forgiven. Oh, don't stop there. I'm in midair. Oh no, S&T, I know what you mean, man. But I missed it. I hadn't spotted it. I would have found it eventually, but it's always the eventually would have found it.
Oh, should we go and have a look at getting the crude oil over?
Yeah, I think probably should. Just gonna I don't know if this will be necessary as such, but does it reach? Oh, come on! That's never too long. Oh, also means I probably want to put this somewhere else.
Oh no. We can put a pump down. Oh.
What? What is it?
Just it intersects a lot.
What does? What are you talking
Come to
about?
me, you'll see.
Where are
I put
you?
a pump in just to sort of like, you know.
Oh my god. That is obnoxious. Let's hope
Kinda
it
looks
just
like-
works. Should we just hope it works?
It'll work.
No, I mean, like, as in, should we just hope that it pumps and it's fine? Should we just
We'll
hope?
see.
We'll just hope for that, shall we?
Yeah. Well, let's see how it goes when we get the crude oil down first. Because we need to obviously get that down here. And I've got 1,000 copper sheets on me.
Okay, I also have many copper sheets.
And I'm going to dump all this rubber in there. Oh, maybe one. So,
If you want to grab some
oh.
more fuel as well, whilst you're here.
actually, I might want to go back and get some more rods and plates for the foundations.
Good shout. I will also do that. You're not taking your trolley?
Nah, you can have that.
Actually, where is it?
It was back over the other side where the
Oh yeah.
computers are. Yeah, that thing doesn't turn or stop or anything very well.
Or go in a straight line. See, wait, this isn't connected to anything. Oh. Is that now connected? Yeah, it is. Oh, none of these are connected. Well, we don't want that, do we? Oh, it pains me to do that.
What do you do?
Oh, just hooking up things on power lines. I need to remember I've got the tier 3 power poles unlocked, so that's kind of good.
Where would I find rods?
Down the bottom.
Didn't see them down there. What's in here?
There should be rods around. I'm pretty sure I've got a storage container with some in.
Unless it's on the other level, I didn't check them. No, that's screws. Oh, there we are. $200 rods should do it. I've got 300 plates, that should be enough.
Oh, hey Halo, how you doing? This is great. I love this. I mean, like, why doesn't this type of thing exist in real life? Like, this 100% should. But yeah, don't go changing anything over at the oil thing until I get to have a look at it.
Oh, I was right behind you, but you're right there. Yeah, I haven't changed anything yet.
Cool. Just making sure I've got enough of everything, which I kind of think I do.
Should have
I'm doing alright. I'm actually feeling quite a bit better at the moment than I have been. Oh, there's nowhere to go. Can't go that way.
Wait. Stop. Go.
Oh, God. Oh, come on. You're trusting me?
Onwards.
Danine, yeah, it does. Ladies and gentlemen, please move. Please stand aside. The factory ambulance is on its way. Oh, what did you do?
Nothing.
Why am I stuck? I'm stuck in the ground. Oh no! Oh no!
We're too heavy for it.
What am I supposed to do now? Where'd it go?
There it is.
Oh, you picked it up.
It's right behind you.
Oh, hang on, wait. It's got storage.
Wait, what?
It's got a tiny little inventory, but it's got storage space.
Oh god.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, is this not the best part of the update?
It's just you driving around with the siren.
Come
going
on.
off.
All aboard! Get in. We're doing engineering. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
I mean, maybe walking would be better. I mean, actually, maybe walking is better because we have to
yeah.
remove the
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't handle this. Can't handle this right now. There we go. Right. Got the factory cart TM. Right, it's a great idea. It's an absolutely fantastic idea. I feel like it's a lovely little addition.
So if you got one of those like mega factories which like occupy multiple levels, that'll just get you around a lot quicker. Until we get a hypertube.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the hypertube actually. Oh no. Oh, have you got some space over here?
I've got some space.
Yeah, that's cool.
I've got plenty of space actually.
Chris Wu, hello, how you doing? I'm doing alright, and it's quite nice to be streaming again. I've been really tired recently due to meds, and the last couple of days I've had a rather upset stomach, so I won't say any more than that. No one needs to know. It was rough. But yeah, so I'm doing alright today. I would have streamed yesterday because my voice was strong enough to, but then other bits weren't. Uh-oh.
Them.
Come back here! Thing is, I absolutely hate these because they stay a pain in the backside regardless where you're playing in the game. It's a real pain. Dr. Plastic, hello, how you doing? Oh, apparently you can now swim and pick stuff up at the same time.
Don't know if you do that.
Oh, because normally, like, you're in the water, the E button gets disabled. The action button no longer does that.
Ah.
Oh, saving. There we go.
That's weird. I didn't get no lag, but it wouldn't let me delete anything.
I try, Chris. I really do try. Dr. Plastic, how long am I going to be streaming for? I don't know, maybe another hour and a bit, I think.
Oh, there's one of those fire.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Be cool, man! Oh, damn. I wish I had ammunition for my rifle. Oh, he just run in and start messing it up.
Yeah.
Have at you!
Creature might shed light on how
Oh.
to increase chances of survival.
That's just the organs thing for the medicinal inhaler.
Yeah.
In the man.
Which is strange. It's weird that it does that. So essentially everything that I've already
you have to
unlocked, I'm gonna have to research it.
Well, no, because it's still available for you to build, to make. So I think it's probably just where they changed the functionality on the man. But another thing I've noticed as well, organs seem to be dropped twice as much now. So rather than getting one, you get two.
That's
So you
alright.
can make more. But I have noticed there's a lot of enemies have respawned in now. So you might find areas that were safe aren't safe anymore.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What bastards.
Like this. And considering they're in there and they're also to be spawned in, well, to... Oh.
Oop.
I got them. Ish. Halo, am I stable at the moment? No. Don't know. Between scans at the moment, so I honestly do not know what is going on. Which is a bit of a pain. Oh god, look at that.
Have you got any like, explosives in like any nobelisks?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Target rich environment. I'm just gonna keep clicking the button. It's when you can hear them but you can't see them because they fly faster than you can run. Sorry. My bad. Dr. Plastic, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the stream and the channel. Oh, there's more of them. And one of the... I think they've changed their effects, their attack effects. Oh,
I think they look like a little less like fire, more like lava balls of lava.
Yeah. Oh, you've bitten off way more than you could chew. Or maybe I have. I can hear it. Where is it?
Yeah, got it. Oh, there's a couple more of those fire-breathing things.
Ah, they're the little ones though. We can handle them. I think they've toughened them up as well.
You sure?
Yeah, I said I think.
Don't know, he seemed to go down pretty quick. Well, let's avoid those ones over there.
So I'm going to assume that when they show the oil-filled pipes, it'll be black inside. I would assume.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's how I get around, alright? That's how I travel. Danine, at this point, definitely do not need to worry about collecting the carapace. We have got, I've got basically everything unlocked. Oh no, you're full.
Well, what can I get rid of? Get rid of that.
Let's ignore what this looks like. Oh,
Oh,
what are you doing?
I deleted the wrong thing. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, it's weird to see all of this looking how it does. It's a bit like, where is everything? On hindsight, I probably shouldn't have brought the golf cart.
Fill up again.
Oh wait, is this still producing power? Yeah, this is still producing power over here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose it's probably not producing any, like, it's probably not using any power though, because nothing's producing any oil.
Ooh, look at that. Crude oil, 180 meters cubed per minute, which sounds like loads. I have no frame of reference. I think at this point I'll probably ditch some aluminium sheets.
Oh my god, I fill up already.
Yeah, you got to remember how many sheets we used.
Yeah. Okay, this is not so clear.
Oh, actually, earlier on, Halo asked me if I'm looking forward to Altered Carbon. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's at the end of the month, isn't it?
Yep. Which 2 weeks to go, pretty much. Very much looking forward to it. I say, as someone whose body has completely messed him up and failed on him, I'm like, I love the idea of being able to transport yourself into a different body with all of your memories and stuff, and pretty much essentially live forever. That is badass. Like, absolutely badass.
They've released no trailer for it or anything. I've not seen anything about it.
They have.
Well, a little, yeah, like a teaser trailer, wasn't it?
Oh, it's 2 minutes long.
Wait, what? I've not seen this trailer.
It's in media on Discord.
I just
You just
not really
yeah
paid attention.
yeah you just completely missed it, mate.
Oh my days.
Okay, so this obviously has to be set to making fuel, doesn't it?
Let's have a look, because it's going to do the same problem as the other one, where it's going to make that resin as well. Unless you want to put down the coupon machine here.
Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea.
Don't worry about it, because I mean,
I just need this to get the oil, really. That's
Yeah.
what should hang on.
I have an idea. If you
I'm always open to ideas.
right, the fuel thing, yes, we'll do that. Makes the resin, turn that into plastic. Oh wait, have you unlocked the? Oh shit! Hold on 1 second, because there's a thing where you can create plastic containers, but you haven't unlocked it in the MAM. Crap. So the idea I was going to suggest is we'd have to go back to the MAM to do it, unless we can do it here. Is create the resin, turn it into plastic, make empty containers out of that, and then it'll just produce fuel, like, you know, use the excess fuel that's going into the generators here, and then put that into a storage container. So when you come down here, you've got a container full of fuel.
Now, when you say unlock at the MAM, do you mean it's a milestone, or the MAM that I just built? Because I've
It's
got
probably a
nothing here.
milestone. Yeah. Bugger. I forgot. It's under the thing.
Well, we can do a bit now, and that's
Yeah.
fine.
So what's this? This is right. So yeah, this will create crude oil, turn that into polymer resin, and
Yeah, we might as well bung a sink in.
because then that way, I always tend to find if you can start making fuel and just have it sit lying around, and you end up visiting the area, then you've just got fuel access to you, like you do with your concrete. Can't say no to free fuel.
No, you can't. Why would you?
Yeah.
Okay, so oh, speaking of which, I'm out of concrete.
Oh, I've got 800 on me.
Good stuff. Now, see, Halo, I don't know about this in VR. I think it would lose a bit of its its appeal. Because it's the kind of game that you would spend hours and hours and hours and hours playing. But in VR, probably not so much.
You got enough room for all that? 300. Oh, you're doing that.
No, I haven't. Is the answer. I figured I'd do what I had space for. Oh yeah, I love that. The twisty turny thing. That's great. Okay, now that's not having anything come into it because it's not plumbed in over here.
Yeah, we haven't done that. We haven't got that far yet.
I need to remember that's a thing that needs to be done. Oh, I can't put it. No concrete. Still. If you drop us 100, I'll grab it.
There you go.
Cool.
So yeah, that's making crude oil.
Oh yeah, it's the black stuff. Black gold.
No power. It's
Really?
gone. Yeah.
Ah. It was making power, and now it's not. Oh, turd. How are we going to do this then?
Have you got any the carapace on you? Like maybe make some biofuel.
Actually, I do have some biofuel. You know, can kickstart it with a...
Yeah, and then once it self-sustains itself, then that's it.
Yeah, alright.
I don't have anything for that.
Classic. Ah.
I'm just putting things on standby. How much power does the refinery need then?
Oh yeah,
It needs 50.
It needs 50, which is 2 biomass burners. Do I have anything else that can go in there? Oh, fabric, apparently.
Oh, there we go.
Right, let's just... it's because you can't...
No, it's enough now. It's alright because that's now produced. Yeah. I'll leave. Come on.
Oh yeah, because I've got the flow meter going. There we go. Well, that's one of them. So we've got the other oil pumps to plumb in.
Oh yeah, this is turned off. There we go.
As you can see, definitely not a plumber by trade. Really not my kind of thing, plumbing. Yeah, must be right. Oh, will get the other one put in from across the way.
Is that going to be making it?
It's got alien organs all over the place over here.
There we go. Oh. Ooh, someone's at the door. Be 1 second.
Okay. And the good news is that once we've done this, we only have to get oil all the way up to the main factory. Should be easy. To quote myself, it'll be fine. Okay, max flow rate. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna... Huh. Flushing. Doesn't drop anything anywhere though. Oh, and that's not producing a lot of anything to go into there, is it? Oh my goodness, you've got to mute your mic before you put your headset back on in future.
Sorry.
Right, everything's plumbed in.
Sweet.
Although, I'm not sure it's going to be able to handle the flow.
Oh. We'll see.
I mean, how much is each?
Keep it fairly level.
Each one's producing 180.
Yeah,
cubic.
I don't know how that all works, to be honest. It doesn't
The
seem to
amount
go
in pipe,
places.
I don't really... You know what? Someone's being used up, so it'll be fine.
Let's just get this back.
Well, yeah, this. I mean, this is going to be pretty level because it'll go across the beach. Because nothing says beautiful beach like an oil pipe.
Wait, what? Oh, you're in the way.
Yep, that was my fault. Oh, there it comes. And I'm going to assume the reason why you can flush pipes is in order to empty them out. So you can get, like, if you've got water in them and you shouldn't have them in there, vortex, then you'd probably be able to flush it.
Pretty much.
That seems to make sense.
Oh, we've got bees. Come here.
Now, watching the flow rate. Oh, okay. So the flow rate suddenly drops when you put a new segment of pipe in.
Yeah, it's
Well, which it makes sense because suddenly it's a bigger volume.
Yeah. I think it just
Larger
sort of like takes, depending on like like certain factors, it just takes a little while for it to refill, to fill up. Oh, not there.
Couldn't have gone straight over this, no? Straight around it?
Not with not when these things are around. There we go.
Oh, actually, the other thing I want to check because of the map.
Oh, hello.
This mineral shows purity levels akin to synthetic quartz.
It's me picking up some quartz.
And can be used to improve communication and exploration technologies. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
So I'm probably going to have to go through and redo all of my research.
So I've managed to find a way to change the angle of the pipe on the thing, but I don't know how I've done it.
What, up and down?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when you put it in, you click once and then you can change it using the mouse wheel.
So you can change the rotation.
Then you click once and then you can change it up and down.
Ah, see, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I spotted that. I was keeping it quiet for this exact moment where I could show that I knew more. It's like, damn it, you are so correct. Looks like some sulphur over there. Just need to go and check out these bees.
There we go.
Oh, that's limestone.
There it is.
It's exceptionally yellow looking limestone. Well, I'm quite excited about what's going to happen when it hits. I'm sure everything's going to shut down, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Do we keep going around the beach, or do we go up through the forest?
I mean, we have gone... No, we go up through the forest, don't we? Well, that's what we have done previously.
Yeah.
What's this?
It's probably best to keep it on a level slope, because
New
otherwise you can
technologies can be
you
developed based on this
What?
new
Oh.
superconductive gold-like element, primarily in power and electronics. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Now I'm like, I've got to
That's
get
a good
everything
thing.
unlocked. I've got to get
Uh-oh.
everything. Ooh! That's right. Sorry.
It's right.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Now, interestingly enough, the community managers from Coffee Stain Studios who make Satisfactory, they also said that you should be collecting these things, these Soma Sloops and the Mercer Spheres. Like, yep, just collect them. Definitely should collect them. But they haven't said why, because they don't do anything yet. Which is interesting. But then again, they said we weren't getting pipes, and here we are, laying pipe.
Oh.
It's through a tree, that. That's right. Take care of it. Oh yeah, the water things. I've not seen the water things. Oh yeah. These are smart looking. I've seriously got a bee just flying around me in circles. It's not hitting me. It's just flying around. There we go. Just flying around in circles really fast. It's like, great.
Okay, I've run out of copper sheets now.
Ah, okay.
Loot.
Now, I've got plenty, so I can take over.
Cool.
Just making sure I'm picking stuff up when I need to, like, oh, pick up, put down, pick up, put down. Okay, well. And now, I'm assuming we're going to go down this way.
Nope. God.
Ah, bees!
There we go. No, I just not die.
Right. Oh my god, come on.
There we go.
Is this the right direction? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
because this.
and then down through that gap. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was a slightly different direction I took us, but
It's like, I'm lost. I'm lost.
because with this, we. Oh, you're going that way.
Yeah. Wait.
So with this.
No, I am. I'm
And
lost.
you
Right.
just-
Oh, come on.
Wait, did you die?
Yeah, I did. Right.
Right. I will try and revive you, but
Let's kill those things. Kill them.
yeah. There we go. There you are.
Thank you.
Right.
Which way were we meant to be going? Where was the gap? It was like... Oh, it's down there. Right. Yeah.
I just deleted that bit of pipe that you laid some. Took over there. There we go.
Don't want this going through the ground. No. Here we go. Casually saving, apparently. Oh, come on. Trying to get under something.
Data shows this as a mix of sulfide and sulfate minerals. It could be an indication of recent volcanic activity. A new research tree exploring volatile self-defense applications can now be accessed in the MAM.
Volatile self-defense.
Guns. Nobelisks. Which, if you're using an obelisk for self-defense, you're probably making poor life choices. We're almost there. It's so close. It's so close. So close. Oh, come on. Really? Like, really? And I'm stealing your line there, Hunter, but really?
Just too short. There it is. Oh, no. Oh, you do like that.
Yeah, I just want it nice and straight, you see. And it's got no oil in.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's probably playing catch up.
I didn't think we built that fast, but it would have to. Right, because there might be a possibility this has to be... Yeah, see... That's over 300 for the maximum flow. I think... That's more than... Oh no! It's more than a pipe's worth of oil coming from there.
I don't... Yeah, I'm not sure how the flow rate thing works.
I mean, the flow rate should work exactly the same as the conveyor belts. Like, we've probably got more than we need coming through.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, actually, sorry, we've got more than we can handle coming through the pipes. Oh, I'm sure, you know, they'll add tier 2 pipes. Steel pipes.
Nothing coming yet. 7.
So, yep, nothing there.
Maybe Case might need to add some pumps in, but let's see where it is. I just think it just takes a little while longer to get across.
Yeah, it's not necessarily moving at the same speed as the conveyor belts.
Nah. Because here we go, we've got some crude oil here, where I am. But there's no flow.
Oh, where it comes up the hill.
But it's not that much of an incline, it should be...
Oh no, there's crude oil here. Zero flow.
Yeah. Nothing here. So we might need to put a pump in then. But it needs power.
Oh, well, that's disappointing to hear.
Oh, hold on, that's going.
No, that flow rate just dropped. Ah, yep. So, is there fuel above? Okay, well, this obviously does need power. So, let's have a look. Just see if that is the problem.
Probably is. Yeah, flow rate shot right up.
Okay.
So maybe it was then.
Well, see, it's still not quite enough.
Now, I think once the glass vial thing fills up, then that's about as much as it's going to push through.
Well, it should be able to push through 300.
Yeah, like I said, I've no idea how.
I'm using logic.
Yeah.
So if I put in another one, and then we have a look at the flow after it. No. It's going.
So I've just gone. Yeah, I've just gone by what the vial thing looks like, and as long as that's full up, then it should go move on to the next. So that's moving.
So what's the flow before it? That's why. I'm trying to think, say, being super logical about all of this. It's not normally my strong suit. Is let me do that. It depends on how. Okay, that's more like it there. Telos, the max output of the supply is in excess of the maximum the pipes can handle. Yeah, that's done it. Yeah. So what it was is that it needed a pump at the bottom.
Oh, I've got. So that's maxing out now.
Yeah. So that's 2 pumps. That's 1 pump on the bottom of the hill, and then 1 midway up. So where's the nearest bloody
Well, there's.
power thing?
Well, I've got the. I'm near the water supply thing, so I'll start getting some power.
Yeah, if you can run over,
Power
that'd be
poles in.
good. Yeah, that's. It's a cool sound. The sounds they've done for it are really cool. Kind of, it's got the shuddering to it, like. That's cool. Yeah, sorted. There we go. That will work.
But you're probably going to need some more pumps going along.
I mean, if it's maxed out flow rate here, then unless the flow rate drops after.
Yeah, I think it drops after a little bit.
I mean, I've checked all the way to the top of the hill and past.
Because the way I'm standing now, it's at 54.
Oh, where are you?
Making my way to you.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, that suddenly dropped and then came back up again. So we might need pumps all along this bit. Actually, that's a pain. Learning. Hang on, I can't collect any more. What are you talking about? Oh, that's why. Oh, that's just. Have you just disconnected it?
Yeah, and then just reconnected it.
Cool. Yeah, Telos, we kind of worked it out, I guess. But I'm looking at numbers for the actual pipe to see that we're getting the maximum flow.
This is now maxed out.
It's 300, yeah. Because
That's
it's a little bit of
290s.
Okay. Yeah, it's I think we're moving slightly, kind of like chasing the wave of oil almost.
Yeah.
It's like you check it and it suddenly bounds back down to like the hundreds, and then it comes back up again.
Where I'm now, it's at just around the 300. 290s, so that's good. That's good.
I think the longer you look at it, it starts to like you watch it and it comes back up again. Let you
you
immediately
look
look at it.
crazy you become.
God, that's the mirror you're talking about.
Oh, oh.
I mean,
Uh,
it's a self-burn. It's a self-burn.
I mean, you've got, like I said, this is a really high rate of flow anyway, so I think it's going to be all right.
Didn't check how much oil we need on the fuel generators, so we don't know if it's going to be enough. It should be.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's head back and have a look.
I mean, it is literally all downhill from here. Oh wait, can we? Oh no. Yeah, yeah. Ah, that just where it goes uphill slightly. Oh no, it's at 290 here.
280.
See, it's suddenly slowing down. Oh, 295. Oh, actually, you know what? We're catching up with the oil, I think. Yeah, we are.
Oh, that's full up already. That's got no power.
Yeah, that's the thing that needs to be done. Yeah.
Wait, is this one not connected?
Yeah, some of them aren't.
Ah,
In fact, it might just be only this one.
there we go. That's filling up now. Oh,
Oh, and the secondary stuff's off as well. Okay. I think we're getting there.
it's filling up.
Because obviously the flow rate... Oh yeah, I suppose it divides up, doesn't it? I think there'll be an element of backfilling, won't there? Yep, fuel's going. All these generators are getting fuel. Brilliant. Of
I
course.
mean, you could add that pump here and just make it look obscene. Oh, I can't do it because I've got no copper sheets.
Let's see what the flow's like on it.
It's up and down. Goes like into the 10s and then up into the 200s.
That's gonna... Well,
Thing is though, these two of these generators are pretty much full up anyway.
YOLO!
The other ones are filling up.
Brony 22, not yet. I've not checked out the pipes, but I do have a golf cart. That is pretty horrid, isn't it? That's
But it's producing residual rubber. The only thing is the belts ain't built into it yet, but they're still producing into the refinery.
that's all right. I don't know if it'll be enough.
It's polymer resin.
Right, I need to put a power line in for that. I think that might need upgrading. Yeah, I'm probably have to go through and do the wiring.
You got. There's another one right behind you. There's a power pole right behind. Is that not?
That's full, I think.
Ah.
So that's alright, that's right. Not at this point, don't need to worry. Because it'll be...
But it's working. You've got the things working.
Yeah, to quote everyone's favourite little turd of a Jedi, it's working! Anyone? Come on. I really laid that one out for everybody there. So the next thing, to do will be the next floor up.
Or, I was going to say, did you want to have a look at the pipes?
Get tubular.
The, Hyperloop.
Tubular.
Because you start producing them, you ain't going to need those stairs no more.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we probably should. We'll have to unlock that, I think.
Just going to see what it costs.
Yeah, Brony, we've had a little look at the. We've done some pipe work. First part of the stream, and the next up we are going to be having a look at the people transport pipes, or the PTP, as we could call it. But no, I can highly recommend Satisfactory. Like, that's honestly,
it's so addictive.
yeah, and I like it because when something works, you feel smart. So you kind of have that psychological reward. And it's problem solving and all that kind of stuff, which I'm a fan of. Right.
You've got a coupon.
Have a look. What tier is it in?
Tier 4, I believe it is. Yeah.
Hypertubes. Oh, select that. So it's steel pipes and in encased beams, which are all in the same place. I used some of my tickets. I'm currently collecting more. Oh, Mega Train Project. I'll be with you soon.
God.
Oh my god, if you don't think I'm doing turbo tubes, or whatever it is, to it from every single part of the factory as well, you're mental. Of course I am.
Of course you would.
Of course
Damn
I
straight.
am.
Once I've got my base fully set up, I'm going to start just putting tubes everywhere. Right, what's in here? That's all motors.
Yeah, which I'm slowly working my way through. They're up. Need to go up.
I've got the encased steel beams, so I'm going to chuck them in.
What else do we need? Pipes.
300 of those. Yeah, because I found out. Oh yeah, you already done it early in the stream, didn't you? About the
It's 200.
switching the recipes to get the machines working again.
Yeah. Good shout.
Saves them to delete everything.
It's weird how why everything's empty up here. Actually, there's some spots that are empty, which I'm like, why is that empty? Feels like it shouldn't be. Cool. Right, that's all the steel pipes.
Have you got? You're going to need more stuff.
Oh, that's why that's empty. Just had a realization of why something is empty. I'm like, oh yes, because of the train, yeah, the big central storage.
Yeah, I think everything that creates something is locked up, but storage containers, miners, oil refineries, they still work.
I mean, one of my trains stopped working. It seemed to have forgotten what it was doing. Kind of went, nah, I'm not doing that anymore, mate. It's like, what? Yeah, I'm not being a train anymore. Not doing that. Don't care about your timetable. Forget it. Well, Brony, walking along the conveyor belts isn't that good anymore because they've slowed it down massively. What you used to be able to do was essentially fly off the end, and you'd get like a supercharge, and you'd go flying off, and it was brilliant. Not anymore. Which is a bit of a shame. because one of us on the stream might have spent quite a lot of time doing little conveyor belt places.
They were fun while they worked.
Now, an interesting thing I'll say, and I'm hoping a lot of people get this with games, is that the guys from Coffee Stain were explaining why they don't necessarily input everything that they see as a mod into the game that people like, and the reason for it being is that it's a little bit more difficult than that, because they have a duty of care, basically, because you're paying for the product. So, because you're paying for the product, it has to work. Like, it'd be crap if it didn't. And there'd be complaints versus someone makes a mod, doesn't quite work. Oh well, never mind. No big deal. It's something quite important to consider, I would say.
That fluid one that you had selected, I would say probably best to go for that one next. Unless you want to start work on the nuclear power.
We could hold off on nuclear power.
Yeah. That stuff's very useful to have.
I think we've got most of this stuff around. But yeah, so we can do. Where's the new stuff?
Vehicles.
Vehicles. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, steel pipes, eh?
I did say you needed steel pipes.
Yeah, I've got a few hundred on me, so that's all right. But I don't have any encased beams though. So, are they in the mega storage?
I've got encased steel beams on me.
Oh,
I've
okay.
got 50. Enough to sort of like test out the entrance.
Start us off.
A few times.
This is cool. This would be cool. Right, and it's powered, isn't it?
Yeah. I think you have to put it down on a hypertube support first.
Oh. Right,
Oh, God.
hypertube
Wait.
entrance. Yes,
Wait.
yes, I am. That's exactly what's happening.
I'm thinking, wait, is that are you doing what I think you're doing?
Let's...
Oh dear God.
Oh yeah! Yep. I'm in. I love them. I particularly love the thug. Yeah, love it. I'm a fan. What can I tell you? I'm a fan. Oh my god, this could be great. Let's see if we can break this.
No. What the?
Hey up.
How did you?
Oh my god, it's so cool. Yes! Right, let's see if we can... Please tell me you didn't get in here as well.
Yeah.
Can you get out?
No.
Oh,
I have.
I mean, I think mistakes have been made.
Hang on about. I got out.
How'd you get out?
Respawned.
Oh. Oh, did you just unpower it?
I just unpowered it.
It's like getting sick. But yeah, that's cool. Well, just delete that bit because no one needs that. No one. I'm a fan. I'm like, let me back in.
Here you go.
Yeah! Way! Oh, wow. Finally something to do. What the hell was that? You see how slow I went? It's weird. Like a hamster in a tube. This is fantastic. Can you get the... Say no more. Say no. Oh no, I left no. Do I leave it? No. I'm feeling like no, you can't.
No.
That's sad.
Hang on a second. I want to try something. Where was it? Ah.
Oh yes. There was a certain amount of
Where is it? Hang on. Oh, don't do anything yet. I just want to...
No. Oh god. There's no way. Oh my god!
It does.
Did you take any damage from that?
Don't think so.
It's like, do me, do me! Hashtag, yeah, it's update's great.
Oh, it's stuck.
Ah. So
I
yeah.
should delete it.
Oh no, you deleted the other one. So yeah, pretty impressed, I think. It's like, welcome to the ridiculous portion of the stream. But yeah. There is no way. There is no way that's the right spacing.
No, probably not. But let's find out.
Actually, you know what? The pipe into another pipe sounds like not a bad idea. No way.
Oh, I landed on it, but it didn't work.
Oh, hang on. Let's see if it works just with a person. Nope. That's an overshoot. Oh wait, do the hypertube pipes go both ways?
Yeah.
Oh, but you need to. Uh oh.
It worked. Oh.
That was a. Uh oh. So I'm gonna guess you have to power both ends, which. Let's have a look. Yep. Into the ground. Hashtag. I've already, because Hunter's not in there. We're gonna. I will show you what I've already done, which was an interesting mistake, I feel like. I'm like, you know, let's break the game. I was going here. Oh god, it's nauseating, isn't it?
You want nauseating? Take a cart onto that, onto those jump tracks.
Cool. Can you get me out, please?
Oh,
No, you went in, didn't you?
yeah, I got sucked into it. Weren't my fault.
Oh no!
It's alright. I'll be back in a second. There you go.
Thanks. But yeah, aren't they fun? Brony, no, you can't. Once you're in, you're in. Way! Please tell me you bounce off of the other one. I missed.
Ah, you missed. I managed to make it.
Oh, Kyle's saying that you can ragdoll to escape it. I thought they removed ragdoll, actually. I don't know if it's because people were using it to cheat.
How'd you do that?
Straight, I'm just like, go on. Missed. No. But yeah, I think I need to put in a racetrack for these things. Oh, dunk. Oh. Well, all in all, gotta say, I'm a fan. Right, if we put a hypertube support there, I just don't trust you driving around behind me.
What can I do in this?
And then we put a hypertube support. Should make a tube that goes into a racetrack.
To a racetrack.
It sounds like madness. Just sounds like utter madness. Yep, that's underground. Oh, how is that invalid shape? Kind of see how. What? 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 You what? You what?
Oh.
I'm trying to work it out, but it makes no sense. Okay. Well, that's confusing. Like, that looks like it just should be fine. There you go. Oh, did you miss?
Yeah.
Oh. Nope. Got a little bit of control on there, haven't you? I mean, I suppose you can remove the supports once they're in.
I'm gonna go and grab some stuff. So there's something I want to try.
Oh, that works. Hypertubes, officially the best thing ever. I'm gonna need to put these all over the place. I'm in. That's it. I'm there. I love them. Satisfactory's done it again, and once again won that place in my heart that says, yes, I must build. Now, looking at the time, I'm probably going to have to call time for the stream because it's coming up to 20 to 6. I'm a bit tired and my voice will start to go if I'm not careful. So, I'm going to say thank you very much to everyone who has been watching. If you haven't already, please do make sure that you follow on Twitch and you also subscribe on YouTube and also hit the thanks Clive. Hit the like button on the way out. Oh, classic cat. And I will see you all soon. Once again, thanks for watching. Commander Plater.